Sure, going back to the old mic for the moment. Anyway, here we have the Psychich Labyrinth Intro deck. And it sort of hit me between this video and the last one, that what seems off with M13, at least in terms of red, as red only has 2 cards with haste written on them. One of them is Active Treason. Anyway, here we have the Psychich Labyrinth deck. It's blue-white. Pull your foes into a maze of uncertainty by manipulating their minds. If enemies dare to get in your way, send them back to the aether while your armies take to the skies. 60-card deck, yada yada yada. Cover card, Jace's Mindseeker. Enters battlefield, target opponent puts the top 5 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. You may cast an instant or sorcery from among those cards without paying mana cost. 4/4 flyer for 6. So overall, not bad. Yeah. Let us open this now. Come on. These never want to cooperate, do they? Anyway, there's that. Anyway, good cardboard. Standard how to play in your Planeswalker with the card list for the various decks. Anyway, let's take a quick peek. I don't like how easily that came off, but okay. Still sealed. Jace's Mindseeker. Coral Merfolk. Okay card. 3 of them, really. Seacoast Drake. 1 of 3 for 2. Better choice than the Merfolk. Scroll Thief, good card. Warden of Evos Isle. I like this card, flavor-wise. Something that just makes it cheaper to cast flyers. Master of Diversion, okay. Clone, second rare in this deck. Probably go with Jace's Mindseeker, or any good card your opponent has that you want a copy of. Since it no longer is basically a blue kill spell against legendaries because of that change. Archaeomancer, good card if you have an instant or sorcery that you can abuse. Water Servant, okay card. Air Servant, okay card, great ability. Messenger Drake. I can't really say anything on Messenger Drake, other than I think it might be slightly too expensive. Stonehorn Chanter, meh. Not bad. On turn 7. The Islands, which are, again, all nice. The Plains, which are all nice. Show of Valor, good, decent card. Staff of the Mind Magus. Divination, okay card. Frost Breath, okay card. Glimpse of the Future. I like the fact that it came back. Solemn Offering, okay card. Claustrophobia, 3 of them. Rod of Ruin, classic. Regardless of whether or not it's actually good, classic. Illusionary Armor. I sort of don't like the fact that it cost 5, but it's okay. Also, I do believe my battery is low. Anyway, I'll make this quick. The deck's fine. It's probably better made than the red deck or the green deck. And arguably speaking, it'd probably be the one that I would have had I only decided to get one. Actually, that's not true. It'd be a tie between that and the white one. Anyway, I'm going to open up the first pack, which has Chandra on the cover. Well, my battery life still holds, because I don't feel like finding my charging cable, because I thought that was charged enough. Fog, Trollhide, Malith, Lava Axe, Shortcutter, Scroll Thief, Mark of the Vampire, Celestial Flare. That would be a good card to splash into this, especially with Archaeomancer. I mean, it's not the best card to use with Archaeomancer, but Advocate of the Beast, Staff of the Wild Magus, Bowling Cauldron, Singer Vampire, Chandra Pyromaster, and a Foil Island. So, 3 of 5. Okay. I'm still not sure what I think about Chandra Pyromaster. I kind of understand why the ulti is a red ability. It's a risk-reward thing, basically. You risk 7 cards that aren't going to come back easily, unless you're running Burning Wish. But enough talk about non-standard format. Archangel of Command. Seismic Stomp. Okay card. Minotaur. Frost Breath. Siege Mastodon. Lightning Talons. Pacifism. Fortify. Pacifism would be something I would splash in here without messing with the color scheme. Probably Fortify too. Elvish Mystic, Shrivel, Coral Morphook, Darksteel Ingot, Battle Sliver, Phantom Warrior, Silence. Nice card. That would be something to splash in here, especially with Archaeomancer. 2 turns of your opponent can't cast a spell, Mountain, and still not a token. So all in all, not bad for packs with a intro deck. Anyway, I'm going to keep this much shorter. Yeah, we're probably not going to hit 8 minutes. Let's see. The deck is fine. Yeah, the deck's fine. I mean, again, it sort of suffers minorly from the same problem I had with the red deck. You could probably take a Coral Merfolk and maybe a Claustrophobia out. I say maybe. And swap it for something else. I can't think of offhand of what, but you could. Maybe a counterspell. Maybe a Tome Scourer or 2. If we're strictly speaking M14. I'm not going to get into what card from what set outside of M14 would be good. Yeah, would have been good to throw in. But I mean, it wouldn't be against the flavor to have Tome Scourer in there, but it might be a little too much when you compare it to the other decks. Because that still is a free mill. On top of the Mindseeker and potential Mindseeker into clone of Mindseeker. So again, it's an okay deck. It's probably definitely stronger as a build than the red deck or the green deck. Early game wise, so far it seems like the green deck's the only one that has a 1-drop, and by a 1-drop I mean just Elvish Mystic. Everything else basically needs a turn 2 to play something, which I don't really entirely like. I mean, it comes into a why the slow the game down deal. Trying to find it's always the thinner one. Need to remember that next time. The black deck has Festering Newt as a 1-drop along with a bunch of other things you could potentially cast on turn 1. Although one of them's an enchantment, so that doesn't really count. The white deck has... Yeah, the white deck has a few 1-drops. Blue deck doesn't. Red deck doesn't. Green deck has 1. Sorry, 3. No. Realistically, 4. I forgot Fog. Giant Growth doesn't count. You need something to use that on. So that's not a turn 1 spell ever unless you Ornithopter, but Ornithopter's not in the set. So, you know, can't do that. But in all, decent deck. Probably one of the more stable to build off of just because blue control is an easy thing to build. You just need to find various counterspells. Anyway, this has been Shiro ranting less, hopefully, on the Yeah, sorry, on the Psychich Labyrinth deck. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll have the other two videos 1 week at a time for the white deck and the black deck. We'll see. Things happen. Anyway, this has been Shiro saying bye, have fun, enjoy whatever you do. That basically is what it comes down to. Doesn't matter what. Just make it enjoyable.